Today, I am humbled and honored to stand before you, not just as an Aggie veterinarian, but as someone who has had the privilege of being Reveille's doctor. Reveille IX was the Queen of Aggieland from 2015 to 2021, and she served with grace, honor, dignity, and a little bit of sass. She was not just a dog or just a mascot, but a regal lady who served with our amazing Board of Cadets, who led our fighting Texas Aggie football team through the tunnel and out onto Kyle Field, and who brought countless hours of joy and smiles to students and visitors. As veterinarians, we treat every patient with compassion and care. We truly love what we do. But I'll let you in on a little secret. When we see the names of certain patients on our schedule, we smile and know it's going to be a great day. Miss Rev was one such patient. As soon as she walked through the hospital doors, clients, students, and staff all stopped and asked if they could say hi. Reveille was an excellent patient, and she was not shy about telling you her opinion, whether she wasn't getting enough treats or she just had enough and was ready to go. You did not argue with Rev. I know I speak on behalf of everyone in the primary care service and the entire small animal teaching hospital when I say that it was our pleasure and honor to care for Reveille. Once she retired, Miss Rev enjoyed a life of leisure at the Stevenson Companion Animal Life Care Center, where she continued to be treated like royalty, and she ruled the roost. She had the run of the place and frequently greeted visitors at the door and sat in on our advisory board meetings to keep us all in line. Reveille truly embodied the spirit of Aggieland. She was a dignified soul who carried the weight of history, tradition, institution, and hope on behalf of all Aggies, and she did so with nobility, loyalty, and grace. There is a poem that sums up what Reveille means to me. The author is anonymous. It came to me that every time I lose a dog, they take a piece of my heart with them. And every new dog who comes into my life gifts me with a piece of their heart. If I live long enough, all the components of my heart will be dog, and I will become as generous and loving as they are. Reveille, it's a good thing you had a big heart, because there are so many who carry a piece of it within us. I will forever hold that piece of you within me. It was an honor to know you and be able to care for you. As you join your predecessors at the Rainbow Bridge, you do have one more job. Please summon all of your heavenly powers and come November 28th, help our boys saw Varsity's horns off. May you rest in peace, and may your memory be a blessing to Aggies everywhere.
Thank you, Dr. Tiller. We are truly grateful for the time and effort and the love that you and your team have poured into Reveille IX and Reveille X. Your dedication to their health and well-being shines through in your kind words. I'd now like to introduce Ms. Ellie Greenbaum, who serves as the Associate Director of the Stevenson Companion Animal Life Care Center. Ms. Greenbaum has worked for the Stevenson Center since 1999 and provided a steady love to the care to both Reveille VIII and Reveille IX. Through their daily efforts at the center, Ms. Reveille and the Stevenson Center staff ensure that the retired Miss Reveille IX status as a queen never wavered.
Thank you to Company E2 and Texas A&M University for inviting me to talk a little bit about this Reveille retirement.
to the entire Stevenson Center staff. Your love for Ms. Reveille IX is evident in all that you did for her throughout your time at the center. We thank you for making sure she felt how loved she was, even in retirement. The tradition of Reveille is one of the most beloved here at Texas A&M. It began in 1931 when a group of cadets traveling from Navasota came across a small black and white curt dog injured on the side of the road. Like the good acts they were, they stopped to help her, brought her back to campus, and cared for her. Before long, she became part of the Corps of Cadets and Aggieland itself. What started as a simple act of kindness became one of Texas A&M's most cherished traditions. Reveille has come to symbolize loyalty, devotion, and the unbreakable bond between the Corps and the larger Aggie family. Through every class, every game, and every generation, she has represented the heart and spirit of our university. Among many candidates for the Reveille IX position, a young rough collie named Joyce stood out. Brought forth by Marcy and Mike Fine of Overland Collies in Chagrin Falls, Ohio, Joyce was clearly a natural fit for the Reveille job. After an intense vetting process, she was officially named the incoming Reveille in March of 2015. Just 2 months later, on May 9, 2015, she stepped into her role as a First Lady of Aggieland on this very field during the second pass of final review. From that day forward, she carried herself with grace, loyalty, and the spirit that defines Texas A&M. Throughout her years of service, Reveille IX was more than just a mascot. For many students, she was a reminder of home and the dog or family that they left behind. For visitors and former students, she was a warm welcome and a source of pride. And for her handlers, she was a loyal companion and friend who stood by their side through every challenge and every triumph. As we say goodbye, it is only fitting that we honor Reveille IX here on Simpson Drill Field, the same field where her journey as the First Lady of Aggieland began, before she is laid to rest along the other Reveilles who became before her. Just across the way, each Reveille has a resting place out front of Kyle Field. There's a scoreboard set up to allow them to forever watch the Aggies beat the hell out of whoever we're playing. It's a reminder that their spirit is still here, cheering us on, guarding this campus, and carrying on the pride of Texas A&M. Reveille IX will soon take her place among her predecessors, watching over this campus and the generations of Aggies yet to come. To Ms. Reveille IX, thank you. Thank you for your years of service, your companionship, and your unwavering loyalty to the Aggies who adored you. Thank you to her former handlers for your devotion, care, and the countless hours you gave to her in this tradition. We upheld the responsibility of being her guardians with honor and compassion. And to everyone here today, the students, the former students, faculty, families, thank you for showing your support and your love. Your presence reflects the true meaning of the spirit of Aggieland. Reveille IX wasn't just a mascot. She was a companion, a symbol of loyalty, and a reminder that no matter where we go, we will always be part of something greater, the Aggie family. Please rise and join us as the Flying Texas Aggie Band plays the Spirit of Aggieland. At the conclusion of the Spirit, please remain standing for the reception.
attendance and for approval. For this goal of the tournament of Reveille IX, we have a 5-minute event between Company E2 and our former mascot workers. So we ask that you do not follow the unit into the graves. We thank you for your presence, your support, and your love.